Hello everybody. Well, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. Whenever you're watching this, I hope it's good to you. Don't look at my nails, they're gonna get done soon. But that's not the point of this video. Anyway, today my setup looks a little different because I'm going to be stuffing my boyfriend's new wallet. I'm gonna try to get him to do the cash stuffing method. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So, though he has different expenses that's not going to be discussed here, today we're going to be stuffing 320 of his dollars, and I'm just going to grab my cash box here. So let's count and make sure we have 320. We have 51, 52, 53, 20. And we're just going to set this here because that's all we're going to be working with. So, first and foremost, gas prices, yeah, they killing everybody. Everybody's suffering from them. So we're gonna be stuffing $70 into his gas. So we're gonna take a 50 and a 20 and stuff it right here. Oh, this binder wants to be difficult. Anyway, I'll just hold that down the best you can. Then for groceries, we're going to be stuffing 50. Pretty much everything today is going to be getting 50. But the point is we're getting him started so he can get out of debt. Next, we're going to be doing personal, which also will be getting a 50. So we're going to put that right here. And even though the next few envelopes aren't going to be labeled, I'll still tell you exactly what it is, and I'll just remember off the top of my head exactly what it is. I'm going to start him on his very own $10 challenge and emergency challenge. But before I do that, I'm going to skip to the back and stuff $50 into his savings. And I'll probably try to get some labels later, but right now it's not important. What's important is getting him started. So we're going to have $50 going into his $10 challenge that I'm going to pull to the side right now. Okay, so I printed him out a copy of the $10 challenge and the emergency fund challenge by Baddies and Budgets. But we're going to start with the $10 challenge. And as I stated, he's going to be getting 50. So let's color it in. So, as I said, $50 going directly into his $10 challenge. And then last but not least, we're going to be putting 50 into his emergency fund challenge, this last 50 here. All right. And we'll stuff that right there. So that concludes it for his cash stuffing. But please stay tuned because I'm going to be doing my March closeout momentarily, where I go over all my budget and expenses for the month of March to see how well I did. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. See you in a moment. All right, y'all, I'm back. I've switched gears. Let's get into it. Okay, so I can't be the only one. March was absolute madness for me. So there's going to be a lot of negatives in my closeout for this one. And, I take responsibility. I mean, ain't nobody else going to take responsibility. So I'm going to be the first one to take responsibility. March was madness, but here we are. So first things first, I'm actually going to do this sideways. I'm going to get started on my, it's going to be hard because I don't have my other phone that I would normally use as a calculator, but I'm going to get started on my, I need something to put under here. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I don't have my other phone to use as a calculator, so y'all get to see me fumble, but what I always say, mistakes make us human. Let's get into it. Okay, beginning with the high priority binder. Last month, or should I say the beginning of March 1st, we had $903 in our savings. And if you stuck around with me, you got to see me do my first 1K slip. I was so excited. I'm still excited, but hey, okay. So now we have 1,000, which is money that we have in the bank. This is just a placeholder. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So we have $1,500 in our savings account. Oops, not my color. So we have 1,500 in the bank. Vacation, or my Disney fund, it grew. We have a total of, should be 500. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Now, I'm not going to pull it out because I'm going to tell you right now, it's empty. I have absolutely nothing in my household fund right now, and that's on me. Family time. See, this is where I was saying March was madness. So in one of my videos, I mentioned that we had a lot of family stuff to do for the month of March. For example, one weekend we drove up to Chico to see my uncle coach a basketball team that was in the championships. So I kind of had to pull from there. Kaylin went on a sleepover, and they did a lot. So they had their sleepover, they went to Great America, so I had to deplete from there. I had some stuff going on. I had to go shopping, had to get some personal stuff, so I had to deplete my funds. But of course, Benzo is thriving. His vet bill was a lot less than I anticipated, so I'm just going to be able to just pay it with my paycheck. So his money is still thriving. Now, just give me 1 minute. Let me catch all this up to speed. Benzo has 25. And this is a placeholder folder envelope for me. This is where I'm going to put the money before I send it back to the bank when I finish challenge that I'm going to use to pay off my credit cards with. So before I finish out that folder, that's a total of $2,000, and I'm just gonna put that there because I already know exactly what that is. I'll do all these calculations later off camera because I need the calculator, and then I'll get back on that. Okay, moving into my medium priority funds. I already tell y'all right now, some of them are depleted. Please don't come for me. March was madness. It was absolute madness. I'm not even joking when I say it. Self-care took a hit. I'm letting you know right now. Self-care took a hit. I went out on a spa day. No, I didn't get my nails done aside from the one day in March, which was, I think, March 8th that I got my nails done. But I was able to do stuff to take care of me, and that's what I'm going to take from this. So self-care now has $150, and I'll go ahead and add that right there. Hair and Beauty currently has $120.40, and I'm gonna let you know right now, this weekend it's gonna be gone because it is my baby girl's time to get her hair done. She's currently taking her braids down right now so that we can get them done in a couple days. Clothing If you remember hearing me just say, Kaylin had a slumber party and I bought her some new clothes. Swimsuits are expensive. Oh my goodness. It was $40 for a one piece for her. And you know what? She had fun, and that's all I'm going to take from it. Gifts, because I'm a terrible daughter. I forgot it was my mom's birthday. I know, I'm terrible. But she wanted to go out for dinner, and she wanted to do a couple of things. Like we went to do a paint and sip, so I kind of had to deplete from my gifts fund and my birthday fund. And events, that one went toward some family stuff that we went to go do. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of negatives, but here's a positive that I'm going to take away from this. I didn't have to use my credit cards. So there's that. All right. Yearlies. I did not take from here, but I did make, not change, but kind of, you know, had to take the 20s I had and switch it for 100. Or what did I have? I had 100 and I needed 20s. There we go. So that's that. So we have 130 in yearlies. And I believe sometime in May that may be depleted because one of my yearly subscriptions, my Costco membership, is coming up. And I have to make sure that that's taken care of. Cue the sad violin music. I've been holding hands with my Buffer account. I wish I could say it was for fun stuff, but it was actually for groceries, gas, basic necessities that was needed. So Buffer has kind of been dropped down to, I think I only have $50 in here now. So I have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So Buffer went down. So it's only $50 in Buffer, but what I'll take from it is I did not have to charge my credit cards toward anything, and I'm happy about that. Let me try to tally this up from the top of my head. So we have 150, 50, that's 200, 340, then 470. Wait, 150, 200, 340, 470. Yeah, $470 in our medium priority funds. And I'll be right back with my savings challenges. All right, so savings challenges. If you recall, in my most recent cash stuffing, I said that I had to combine my savings challenges down to 5 different savings. So a lot of these have been depleted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark them off now. Not depleted, but some of them are kind of allocated to other funds. So definitely the $1 challenge, that was allocated to a different fund. The $5 challenge also as well. My OSNAP challenge, my Get to the Bag 2K challenge. And what's left is my 52-week challenge, emergency challenge, $10 challenge, $1,000 challenge, and my money savings challenge. So those are the ones we're going to focus on today and count to see how much we have. Spoiler alert, I was able to add a couple of dollars because I needed a solid 100, I think it was. So I just added, no. I needed the change that was in here. So I added $2 to make it an even 600. So I already know what's in here, but for this video's sake, I'm going to count it. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 in the 52-week challenge. And I finally decided what I'm going to do with this. At the end of the year, which this will probably be done in about December, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to deplete it in December. And when I do my challenges for 2023, when I get started on those, I'm going to use this money to like kickstart my savings challenges. Because I've decided at the end of the year, I'm going to take everything that I've saved and put it into a savings account dedicated to just savings. And then I'm just going to start off fresh, and I'm going to use this challenge to kickstart that. I'm not going to use it for debt. I'm just going to use it to give myself a head start next year. Emergency. Yes, I had to deplete. Yes, I am heartbroken, but I'm building it back up. So I have 100, 200, 300, 320, 330, 335. So 335. That's terrible. Sorry, I got distracted and looking to the side. Make sure my dog wasn't doing nothing crazy over there. All right. My $10 challenge. I forget how much I should have in here, but I have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390. So that one grew, and I'm happy about that. So my savings challenges has survived. It survived all the March Madness, y'all. My, what is this? My $1,000 challenge. There we go. My one with my piggies. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, and 5. Now, in my last video, if you recall, I made a mistake and I had that extra 10. I found where the mistake was. I wasn't supposed to put 25 into my Shapey Baby envelope in my wallet. I was supposed to put 30. So that's where that extra 10 came from. So in our $1,000 challenge, I have $425. And when my $10 challenge, if I can get it together, my $10 challenge, $1,000 challenge, and money saving challenge, when these are done to completion, they will be going toward debt. And then I'll be swapping out for a different challenge. My money savings challenge has 100, 200, 300, 350, 360, 365, $366. So my brain is not going to function and do this on camera. So I'll be right back with the total calculation. And I'll be sure to have that right here. Give me one sec. All right, I got the total. It is $2,116 in my savings challenges. So yeah, that's thriving. Now, if you'll give me a moment, I'll go ahead and tally up all of this, and I'll be right back. And I'm back, and I did all of my calculations. So in my high priority funds, I am up $502. Yay. Despite, taking a bunch of stuff out. Then in my medium priority funds, I am down $402. But you know what? I'm determined to get that back because I don't like to be not broke, but I don't like to be without money, My savings challenges, again, they thrived. I'm up $369. So the takeaway from that is I'm still focusing on getting out of debt, and I didn't completely ruin that for myself. So that's where my focus is. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. And sorry, why'd I close that out? It's not like I'm embarrassed or anything. Yes, I am. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video by saying thank you for tuning in with me. Thank you for watching, listening. Hopefully, if you're new here, learning, or even if you've been here for a while learning, please like, comment, and subscribe. I always say this at the end of my videos because I actually do like talking to people. So come on in. The water's fine. It's fun over here. I hope everyone has a great day, great night, great morning, great week ahead. I hope all things are productive for you. Have a good one.